shit is at your line, and it's like, dude, this guy sucks so bad. They like, dude, they're the worst. And I'm like, amen, fucking brother. You know, sometimes on Friday you're just like, fuck this guy, right? Fuck this person, fuck this place. So it's about tragedies. So sometimes when people don't do things, I'm going to talk about my own life tragedies. It's going to be great. It's going to be super fun. You're going to hear a lot of cool shit about me that you never knew. Anyway, but the chorus of the song is something we can all sing along to, because the song title you'll learn pretty soon, because that's a chorus we can all generate, because everybody's had one of these. Everybody's had one of these things. I'm going to let this be my last song, so it's a big sing-along that I've never played for an audience yet, and you're the first one. So this is going to be a chance that I will leave verses open for anyone who wants to grab one of these microphones and talk about a story over verses. You get as long as you need. I will be your backing band. We will be your backing band. I have devices on there in case you'd like to join along. I have all those things here. So, who's the drummer of your band? Dude, Travis has got to get some shit together, dude. Travis, disperse some drum equipment so that way we can play our last song in Revelry, because I need a drummer because I don't have one. Dude, there's a tambourine, there's some claves, there's actually a slide whistle, there's a train whistle, and an IHOP cup from 1994. I brought an IHOP International House of Pancakes cup. You can do whatever you'd like, except for destroy it. That's all I ask. Give it back. So there you go. I'm gonna give you the riff. So we'll just play along. You can clap along, do stuff. This is my last song anyway. And I've been Drew, trying to raise money for some fundraiser thing for some kids to be rockers like me someday. So there you go. Yeah, disperse them. There you go. They've all been sanitized. They're great. Yeah, there you go. Take what you need. I'll give you the beats so that way you can clap along too. This will be my last one, so that way we're gonna get some other things happening here. There we go. So, because I believe that life is full of calamities, and I am living proof of that. So this song, so you can ask for it by name or read on a set list for years to come. The idea of this song. There we go. Yeah, make a beautiful noise. Make it with your friends. Be cool. I wish I had more instruments, but you know what? You have hands, and you can figure it out. You have voices. Let's figure it out. This song is called "Be My Vietnam." Something like this. Gotta keep it together, everybody. There we go. Alright, it goes a little something like this. I'll do the first few tragedies, and if somebody wants to join me, that'd be awesome. I'm going to talk about made-up stories, real stories, but I'm making this song up in the verses, so nothing is going to rehearse except for the chorus. This is a fun experiment. Let's figure out what you can learn. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Hold on, I'm a music teacher. We gotta stop before we keep going. Listen to me, I'll get you. Here, I'll play it first. Let's do it. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Alright, here's the verse. Unrehearsed. Everything about a story I can tell. There was once one time that I was downtown in Sheboygan, and I went past this place called Rupp's. And it was a steakhouse, you know, where those people went in town to go get a good steak. It was really cool. Except for one night I was skateboarding downtown, and I sprained my wrist because I was skateboarding earlier that day and I sprained it. Well, anyway, I was skating home after just hanging out with a friend. Her name is Stephanie, by the way. She was kind of cool. I thought she wanted to date me, but it was not going to happen. Believe me. She's a little crazy, but that's alright. That's not her fault. I'm living on the living on the south side. So anyway, so I'm skateboarding home, and well, I'm going past the Rupp's, you know, where you get a really good steak in town. Well, what you also can get in Sheboygan on any given night is a real drunk fucking asshole stumbling out of the bar and getting in your goddamn way. Well, anyway, I'm a cocky kid. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem, man? I was 14. I'm about this tall, too. Anyway, so that's not important. The fact that this guy was like, hey man, you almost hit my wife. I said, well, if you guys weren't so drunk and spilled out on the sidewalk from Rupp's after your steaks and old fashions at 9:30 at night, you probably would have seen me coming, bro. Anyway, they did not. So we had an altercation. I'm 14 years old, mind you. There we go. Where's that sticks? I like that voice of reason of those sticks. I was feeling it. Thank you. Anyway, so anyway, my skateboard goes jettisoned into the street, away from this man. I have a sprained wrist. I'm not wanting to get into an altercation. Plus, I'm fucking 14. So you know what? This is an old man. There we go. That's how you do it. Never been done before, this song. You're the first experience of it, so thanks for playing along. Anyway, so this guy, he says, yo, you almost hit my wife. And I was like, keep dreaming, man. So, you know what he does? He takes a swing at me, hits me right in the goddamn face. All because he's a drunk fucking idiot that doesn't know anything about life, and he just knows it through the bottom of a fucking old-fashioned glass. So fuck him. Sing along. I like my Vietnam drums. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. You're doing a great job, everyone. Would you like story time number 2? I usually like to do 3 verses, and sometimes they're shorter, believe me. Let me think about what I gotta say. Another piece of work. Alright, I got one. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, I used to be in this band. It was a punk band in 1990 to 91. It was called Circumcised Pumpkin Heads. You might not know that, but you do now. We were a ruckus little number, and I was about 14 at the time too. So you can tell all these stories are about dating around the same era. So anyway, so one time me and this girl named Stephanie Brandel, we went down to Milwaukee to the Grand Avenue Mall. Anybody been to the Grand Avenue Mall? Yeah. Awesome. So we go down there, and she just so happened to stop at the drugstore and get some Robitussin and be like, hey yo, check this out. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, no dude, it's cool. I got crackers as a chaser. What? That's real dumb, but it happened. Anyway, we drive down to Milwaukee for no good goddamn reason except for to be young kids and be 14. And you got a friend who's got a license, so they'll take you somewhere. And we did Robitussin in the car that day, ate a bunch of crackers on the side of the road right outside of the Grand Avenue Mall. True fucking story. Anyway, so while I'm there, I'm like, what the hell we drive all the way to Milwaukee for? And like, I had to pay you gas money for this? She's like, well, yeah. All we did was drive where we could have just pulled up to a curb and just drink this Robitussin and Sheboygan it. They're like, I guess so. Cool, I was just checking. Just making sure we're on the same page. So I get to band practice that day and, well, we recorded a demo that I have on tape. I have a cassette tape of my band's first demo. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. But anyway, we broke up because, well, you know, I couldn't be in a band anymore. And you know what the fun story about that is? This amp that's behind me right now, I had to sell my amp. I had this big giant ass PV thing. My parents fucking hated it. They're like, dude, you've got to get a smaller amp. You play too goddamn fucking loud. We do not want to hear your guitar in every room of the house. So I used to have this awesome tube amp. It was like two like 15s. It was giant. Had a phaser on it. Anyway, my parents were like, fuck that shit. And then, you know what they did? They traded it in for... Woo!
Did you get my...
So this amp has been with me ever since I've been about 14. That's why I try to play shows with it. So this is the record that was on all those Layhound records over there. Yep, same amp, same guy. So, but anyway, that's a nice little story about my amp. But I had to break up with that band, and then later, one of my friend's brothers died, so then the band fell apart. But you know what? That's not the moral of the story. Because that band never played a goddamn show ever. I never played a show with that band ever in my life. Ever. We spent weeks and months practicing a set that none of you ever heard in your lives. So when you think about maybe not, you know, giving a shit about somebody practicing and playing music, think about how many hours they spend trying to make that shit be cool just so they can come here and play it for you. And I ain't trying to guilt trip you, I'm just telling you that band never got out of the basement, and it's your loss. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Wow. Wow. Hey! I didn't even have, we didn't rehearse this, right? So now, because I know that you're a team player, would anybody like to share a story about one of your personal moments? Maybe today at work. Who worked today? What happened bad at your work today?
One of my bosses told me I should leave early, and then the other one was a giant prick about it.
Who else had to work today? We'll get it all out now. Who else had to work today? You had to work today. Do you have a grievance about your work today that you'd like to share in the midst of this song called Beat by Vietnam? It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be a part of a song that you, in fact, are creating in real life.
I get to listen to punk music all day, so I'm good.
Where's the tragedy in that, my friend?
There's none.
You know what? Sometimes Charm's life is a better life than some. Alright, because I like this to be in 3 verses, and I open this up for discussion, because sometimes you have stories that are like, you know what? Maybe I should tell that audience. Maybe I should get it out of my chest. So I have my last one, I guess, for today. I'll tell you a story about it. It's really crazy. Alright, here we go. Last verse. Oh, last verse. Here we go. Alright, so I knew this girl, her name was Colleen, okay? Then out of the blue, the other day she calls me and she's like, yo, Drew, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? And oh, Drew, she didn't really sing it like this, but I wish she would've. And it sounds like a pop-punk song that pop-punk kids like. I write songs that pop-punk kids like. And then she, I guess they didn't like that one. So, Colleen, she says, yo, I'm stuck in the middle of a thought. And she said, I don't know why I feel guilty for talking to you. I told her, you gotta get over it. You're gonna be not hated every day of your life. Oh girl, oh no. And she says it's hard when you're married and have to be a wife. Cause sometimes you gotta improv while you're living real life. She said I think it's over, I think it's not gonna go how we plan, and well that's life. So she looks to me and she deletes every message she sends. She's one of those that keeps it from her old man. That's not good, ladies. Because a protocol is let your husband know that you're alright with everything and who you're talking to. Because if you ain't telling who you're talking to, that's wrong. And if you can look at your wife and say, hey baby, you know what, you can hang out with anyone you want. You know why? Because you're a goddamn fucking adult. And you know what, preach sister. Because you shouldn't have to think your husband rules your life. Because if you think so, you're a fucking dickhead. And that's just the truth, sorry to tell ya. And we're almost done, you can tip anyone you like. And you want to get in on this thing? Let's get in on this thing. Who else is in? Who wants to get on this thing while they're getting their cans? Because we only do it one at a time, because you can imagine, if I do this every single time, I'm gonna hate it. So that's why we get a big rally behind here, drop some money in the bucket, and let's drink some goddamn yoo-hoos for this song to be over. I'll give you time. I see money coming out. I see money coming out. I feel people that are getting this thing. So I'll give you a chance to walk your way up. Because we gotta finish this verse. And because you have to do it with me. That's the ceremony. The ceremony reads.
Yeah!
Okay.
I shotgun 1, I'm not shotgunning 2.
No, it's going to be great. It is absolutely great. And they're going to finish the song. They're going to finish the song. And we're all going to sing along. It's going to be awesome. It's all the honor system. And you know what? Sometimes this is how it goes. It's kind of like a guar show, but with much less metal. Much less metal. Sorry. So I could shred some guitar if you wanted to for like half hour, but I don't think you want to do that. So I could, but we're gonna get this thing going. Yeah, that's the spirit. All right, cheers. Cheers, cheers. We're gonna cover Keggers, yes. Come on in, we're doing I've seen this whole table looking at this and you're having a great time. Please join us if you like, please. You can either shotgun or you can have one. You can have one. You can also donate and have one because you don't have the shotgun. There's two buttons. One is you get I gunned a Yoo-hoo with Drew. The other one is I had. You can take your own choices if you just want to have one and have one with me in ceremony. I invite everyone along because I like the spirit of goodness. You know what? If you're scared to drink a Yoo-hoo, you got worse problems in your life. You know.
Yeah, you know.
Ready? Countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey! Come on! Drink that Yoo-hoo! Suck it up!
It is
Let's finish off this goddamn song.
That's a lot. There's a situation Oh man. This come out.
yeah, girl. I have to close my hands. Oh boy.
I did it. All right, so now we got to finish this and call it good because Beach Patrol is going to be playing next, and I'm just Drew. So thank you very much for playing along, donating to the thing. That is going to be awesome. I got butt tickets here. I have stuff over there. Let's talk and hang out because it's the first time I played a show in over a year. This is the first show I played in 1 year. Over 1 year. Isn't that cool? You don't think that's cool? We did not have this for a long time, and I better use some more goddamn fucking A's before Beach Patrol gets on here. So are you happy to have live shows again? Yay! It's not that hard. Here we go. So anyway, I'm going to finish my Colleen story, and then we're going to be out of here, okay? So Colleen, anyway, Colleen is a slave to her husband, or at least the phantom version of her husband, who's just like, hey, you know what, dude? You gotta get over it. So anyway, she's looking at me for guidance. I'm like, you know what? I'm just some fucking dickhead who plays the guitar. Figure it out, you know? But she's like, all right, I will. But I'm gonna take this piece of advice. I'll be like, you know what? Hey, girl, be your own girl. Hey, girl, be your own girl. Girl, be your own girl. Bring it home. Be my Vietnam. Vietnam. Be my Vietnam. Be my Vietnam.